Mario has been accused of being a lot of bad things by a lot of different people, so I figured I'd give my 2 cents on how I feel. And with that being said, I think that I have found out what kind of person Mario really is, and all the evidence can be found in this game, Super Mario Bros. 2. The ending of Super Mario 2 was shown to be that it was just a dream that Mario was having. Spoilers, by the way. Now, this is very important. You see, some people believe that dreams are unconscious thoughts and symbols that represent something that is currently going on in your life. They're your real thoughts and emotions taking form. So, let's take a look at this game and see what's really going on in Mario's head. First, let's look at our main characters. There's Luigi, who I already mentioned his dream aspect in a previous video, so I'll quickly just play that clip instead. In Mario's dream, Luigi can jump very high, and the symbolism I found for jumping high is pretty cool. And I quote, "As a symbol, jumping is similar to striding in the sense that it may represent your feelings about making progress in life." I'm going to safely assume that Mario is dreaming about Luigi one day hopefully breaking free from constantly living in Mario's shadow all the time, and even possibly becoming a great hero. Then we have Princess Peach. This is a very interesting one. The princess has always been portrayed as being kinda useless. She's constantly getting kidnapped and taken away, and probably not by choice, unless you believe crappy theories you watch on the internet. But in Mario's dream, all of a sudden, she's useful, jumping around and adventuring with everyone else. Not only that, she has the ability to freaking fly. And I quote, "To dream that you are flying generally suggests a feeling of being unencumbered, or useful, where previously you may have been held down." Peach is seen as a burden to most people. She's the catalyst for a majority of Mario's adventures. But to Mario, she's not a burden. He has faith that she can be so much more. Here, she's more than capable of holding her own, as well as having the ability to fly, making her even more useful than others in some aspects. Then we have Toad. Toad isn't anything special. He can run, jump, and attack the enemies. But that's the thing. He's actually running, jumping, and attacking. What does Toad even do in the Mario games? Sometimes he's a salesman, other times he's there to just break your balls, and he's even there to explain the rules of Mario Party, because I'm apparently some kind of idiot who has never played Mario Party before. So there really isn't anything here that proves Toad as being some kind of hero, but Mario sees something. Something about Toad shows promise of a true hero, and Captain Toad is that something. When duty calls, Toad will spring into action. Even without having the ability to jump, he'll still risk it to save the day. And lastly, we have the man himself, Mario. Mario has no abilities, and there is nothing special about him. I'm going to safely assume that even though everyone views Mario as some type of hero, Superman type of character, he views himself as just an everyday person. He actually seems to put his friends and family before himself. That's a really noble thing to do. Now let's look at some random aspects about the game. When you press start, you're immediately falling from the sky. Some speculate falling having something to do with balance, or lack thereof, specifically with life, having so much stress that the bad outweighs the good. Possible stress like, I don't know, having the entire fate of a kingdom lying in your hands. That's a lot of responsibility, especially for Mario. He's just a plumber. He's not exactly qualified to be doing this. And the first thing that happens when he falls asleep, the stress of a hero immediately sets in and his dream continues. Another reoccurring feature in this game are the doors. They're everywhere, even in places that they shouldn't really belong. Ahem. To dream that you are entering through a door indicates fresh opportunities that you will encounter. You are moving into a new chapter in your life and to a different level of consciousness. This one was a little harder to decipher, but not impossible. Of course, we all want our friends and family to do new and great things with their lives. Mario, being the loving guy that he is, really believes in his friends. That's why there's random doors everywhere you look. And as it turns out, he would be correct to put so much faith into them and himself. All of these characters would eventually do some pretty awesome things with their lives. Luigi would win a mansion. Granted, it is haunted, but it's still a mansion. Toad would finally start adventuring with his cute little girlfriend. And Peach would remain princess. You can't really get much better than that. Now let me finish this off by saying this. Mario has done some terrible things in his life. There's no denying that. But does that really make him a bad person? Think about everything you have ever done in your entire life. Are you proud of it all? Are you 100% satisfied with every decision you've made in your past? Probably not. We've all done things, no matter how small, that now we wish we could have done differently. But does that make us bad people for doing those things in the first place? Mario is under a lot of pressure. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is happy-go-lucky and friendly 100% of the time. We all have moments where we've just had enough, and we turn sour against the world. We say and do things we don't exactly mean. Mario is a perfect example of this. Yeah, he's done some pretty bad things, but that doesn't make him a bad person. And if someone is only able to dream of them and their friends doing great things together, it's gotta mean something. But what do I know? I'm just some guy talking about a video game character's dream. Thanks for watching this. And I'll see you beautiful people next time. Hey there, you just watched the theory about Mario. How original, right? Anyway, I just want to thank you for checking it out. If you liked it, please show by clicking the like button. It really helps the channel grow, but that's only if you want to. Also, you can subscribe and follow me on social media if you want to be up to date on the latest waffle trends. See you around!